Sir, I never spoke when you were speaking. Don't try that with me. Come out with your facts. I have given you the dates. I have given you the data. If you have data and dates, tell that. Don't try to speak in between.
No, you are asking him directly. Name who is the person who made the call. Siddharth, the ball is in your court.
Respond. Data, give it.
Yeah.
Else hide your face somewhere else. Very simple. Do you have data? Do you have the date of the person?
Exactly.
The name of the person
We are saying on record that the same gang of people who reached out to Mr. Hemant Biswa Sharma when
what
he was
same
in
person?
Congress.
Tell the name. Why are you shying? Tell the name.
He was harassed. He was alleged as a corrupt person and then joined into BJP.
I have given you a date. February 5th. Kailash Gehlot, Manish Sisodia, Satyendra Jain sat and signed the document in the cabinet. Give me the dates like this. I am giving you specific data.
And then joined him into BJP.
You know how many girl children were thrown out of the school by you guys? Let me give you the data. 8,827 girl students failed in 9th standard of Delhi schools and they were never given an admission again. Give me data like this, sir. The audience who are listening are not fools. And this time you cannot come out and apologize. सिद्धार्थ जी मुंह छुपाने के लिए झगड़ा नहीं है. दारू बेचने में शर्म नहीं आती आप लोगों को? जनरेशन को बर्बाद करते हैं. और क्या डिफेंड करें आप खुद को? कोविड के समय पे दवाई नहीं देते थे, दारू बेचते थे. Which are these dates? April 15, 2021. Peak of COVID. And you were doing cabinet meetings for दारू. दलाली की भी हद होती है. बेशर्मी की हद होती है.
दारू बेचने की बात कर रहे हो, दारू बेचने की बात हम लोग कर रहे हैं. उत्तर प्रदेश में भी दारू बिकती है. उत्तर प्रदेश में भी दारू बिकती है. मध्य प्रदेश में भी दारू बिकती है. उत्तर प्रदेश और मध्य प्रदेश
दलाली कोई नहीं लेता है.
बेच रहे हैं. और आम आदमी
आप लोगों को कोविड के पीरियड में शर्म है क्या? सिद्धार्थ जी, how will you go and face your family? I'm sure your family will be watching this TV.
कौन दारू बेच रहा है सर? गुजरात है आप.
Okay. Let me come in. 1 second. I'll come back to our political representatives in just a bit. Neerja, I'm coming to you first up. Will it suffice? Vinit ji, I'll come back to you. Vinit ji, I'll come back to you.
You want data?
Vinit ji, I'll come back to you.
Who got 1 crore rupees
Sir,
from?
wait a second, please. Wait a second.
Who is the relative of Manish?
Neerja
Sisodia
ji,
who got 1 crore rupees?
will it suffice the Aam Aadmi Party and Sisodia making this claim and kind of, hijacking the entire narrative with this claim? Or will they have to put their money where their mouth is? Because in the past, they've made similar allegations. Not similar maybe, but, allegations against people and then nothing has happened of them. This time around, if it is true, what are they waiting for?
Look, one thing is clear, we need more information, more hard facts. So far, it's, allegations and counter allegations. We need to know more to come to any definitive viewpoint. Now, it is true that the BJP as a party on the rise, Narendra Modi enjoying the kind of clout he has in the country today, that a large number of people who don't see a future in their existing parties will gravitate to this party. And the BJP has certainly been poaching. Many people have gone over. Now, obviously, if there was any substance in the possibility of Sisodia moving over, then it's an operation that's gone horribly wrong. That much is also clear with the allegations and the way it's happening. The second thing it tells you is there is now a no-holds-barred battle between the BJP and the Aam Aadmi Party. I think the BJP now feels the Congress is a force written off. They don't need to worry too much about it. They're focusing on the regional parties. Mr. J.P. Nadda has said as much that we want an India without regional parties. And Aam Aadmi Party is one of those parties, it's a newbie, and yet it's in power in 2 states, and it has its eye now from what Kejriwal has said in 9 states till 2024. Right. I personally don't think that they pose a challenge to Narendra Modi and the BJP in 24. But yes, 10 years, 15 years down the line, they may well come to occupy the space that Congress once had.
Yeah, and they do benefit from the Congress's decline, mostly.
Decline. They do benefit from the Congress's decline. And in
states where there's a direct BJP-Congress fight, they have their best opportunities. I will just put a rider there, Neerja ji, that before Uttarakhand also, we were being told that the AAP is gaining a lot. We saw the results. It didn't quite turn out to be like that. So a lot of this is also Hawabazi, right? Before Gujarat and Himachal.
You will move incrementally after all. It's a huge country.
Yeah.
And to have a presence pan-India will take some doing. Even if you're determined, people turn to you, repose their trust in you. I will just finish with one thing that is tantalizing for me. in July of last year, I met a senior BJP leader, and that person had told me, "You wait and see, the Aam Aadmi Party is going to split."
Okay.
That was a very interesting thing as you were talking today. That conversation I went back to. So I mean, I'm
is
not
this
surprised
charge
they
believable?
will want to weaken the Aam Aadmi Party.
No doubt. That's politics. I think it's clear that each party will try to weaken the other. Whoever is in a more powerful position will succeed than the ones who are not so powerful. But Neerja ji, my only question is, why are they waiting to put out the proof? If Manish Sisodia was able to put out the proof today, this entire accusation also, for example, this ED, the case also, they will come out looking better. What are they waiting for?
I think, as you yourself said, they may be waiting for an opportune moment. Or, in operations like this, you don't have things in writing. It's all very oral. What is promised.
They're saying they have an audio recording.
Well, if they have an audio recording, then obviously they're waiting for an opportune moment to release it.
Sandeep Ghosh, what do you think? Do you believe this charge or this claim by the Aam Aadmi Party that of all people, Manish Sisodia is being attempted to be poached?
Shivani, thanks for getting back to me. First of all, I must congratulate Siddharth for putting Vineet, if I got the names right, totally off track with his discussion about education and other stuff, and got him into that same discussion. And that's a strategy which Aam Aadmi Party, I think, is employing with some degree of success. But at the same time, I think there is a gross underestimation of the intelligence of the general public and their credulity to think that they are not looking through the arguments. At least Congress talks of 2 generations away, says we are Nehru's descendant. Mr. Sisodia talks of I am Rana Pratap's descendant. Ordinary people don't get carried away by that. They would look at facts. So I am very amazed. Even if we accept, okay, let's say BJP does this, everybody, and Mr. Sisodia has got an offer. I don't see if earlier they say they purchase other parties' leaders, so why didn't they come with the cash bag earlier? They had to wait for now. Those, let's keep them aside. All of that may be true. But what's preventing Aam Aadmi Party to come down, make a very pointed presentation, taking each of the allegations one by one and answering it, rather than getting into the issue of whether Manish Sisodia is the best education minister in the world or he deserves a Bharat Ratna? I submit, even if he is a Bharat Ratna holder or a Nobel Prize.
That's not a defense for corruption.
No, if there is something happening, he has to be investigated.
Yeah, absolutely.
You cannot.
And especially a party that was born out of the, India Against Corruption movement. Caesar's wife has to be above suspicion. So you have to actually submit yourself even more. And you should be prepared to come out with facts and figures, as Vineet was saying and as Sandeep is saying, Siddharth, on the excise policy. Stick to the subject. The Aam Aadmi Party is talking about everything else under the sun.
If I may add, Aditi,
absolutely. Shall I answer to Sandeep on the excise policy per se?
Okay, Mr. Ghosh wants to finish his point, Siddharth, then you come in.
You see, normally people play the victim card after the act. They are kind of doing it preemptively. They're putting the card forward even before the act has happened, and they think that will benefit them in the elections in Gujarat. That's why Arvind Kejriwal is going on predicting Manish Sisodia will be arrested tomorrow. The after tomorrow I'll be arrested, and trying to build that kind of a case.
Yeah, they said so for Satyendra Jain too. Remember what they said? He's Prabhari of Himachal Pradesh, which is why he's under attack.